Well, the health situation is certainly severe. I mean, quite apart from the number of daily deaths we're seeing, new cases are now in excess of 17,000 per day, which suggests in 2-3 weeks we're going to be seeing very high death rates indeed. As you say, Bolsonaro continues to have this denialist, contrarian attitude to the whole pandemic, and positively revels in flouting the kind of the health guidelines put out by his own Ministry of Health. He's already gone through 2 health ministers, 2 well-qualified, capable, competent health ministers in this crisis. But I think what's striking is that though he's seen a dip in his approval ratings, he's actually pretty resilient in the polls. He retains the support of around 1/3 of the population, despite his missteps and his very controversial approach, and despite the fact that a majority of public opinion is in favor of taking tougher measures and seeing restrictions last longer. That's partly down to just his hardcore militant support base, who voted him in on an anti-corruption platform. It could also reflect the fact that there's huge government handouts, cash transfers now going out. Around 50 million Brazilians are eligible for those. So we could be seeing his base kind of slightly evolve and mutate, if you like. And that partly explains why he's still fairly resilient in his support levels. But I think as well, there's another aspect to this. Congress is pretty reluctant to consider anything as radical as impeachment proceedings when there's not really any sign on the streets of discontent.
Right.
And of course, that reflects the fact that social distancing means, protests are basically not viable at the moment. If we were to see big protests, and if we were to see parties in Congress, moving towards taking action, then clearly we could see a constitutional crisis. But in the meantime, despite the health crisis, which is extremely serious, no, for the moment, no constitutional crisis.